Does anybody get hesitant to call these? You're nervous about what to say to them? I offer out estate sales. I offer out cleanouts, handyman work. A lot of times, guys, they're not ready to meet with you yet. I have just met with somebody, talked to him the other day in Hoboken. He's going in 2 months. But he said to me, I've gotten calls before. I liked how you talked to me in the beginning, which is why he gave me his email and his info. I sent him a quick video, bomb, and then I also put some contacts with ancillary services, because he may need an estate sale. And this is how we build it. Imagine doing one of those a month, just one. That's 12 extra deals a year.
I was called an ambulance chaser, and then I just stopped on probate because I was like, oh God. Like, he was like, I just want to tell you that I'm a former realtor, and I'm also an attorney, and what you're doing is disgusting.
Anybody else kind of get nervous if someone says that to you? Do I stop calling? So my why is higher than that. And I know yours is too. They're just like expireds.
This is bad.
They're the same thing, guys. You're just gonna hear different objections. You know how many times I've been told to F off when I call an expired? But the one person who does need the help and I can connect with them, it's worth the 100 no's. It's more sensitive because of the situation.
After he called me a grave digger, he started crying. I was like, Lord, I'm going to hell.
You're gonna run into this with people that you talk to, especially in our area, in New Jersey. Sorry, guys. What you see is what you get here. We are not the South and we are not the Midwest. We are very in your face. So to hear that, that's not uncommon.
That's real.
It's not. But you have to have and Anna Kay does. You have to have thick skin to just brush it off and be like, hey, there is somebody out here who needs help, who's getting calls from an investor who's looking to buy their property for 50 cents on the dollar. Whereas I can get them absolute top dollar for it. They just don't know it yet. That's where we come in. So I know you're going to call them. And I'm going to check up on you because I always do when we meet. I'll give you a quick story. And this isn't to mitigate what you experience, but this is what you're going to get. This was, what's today? Wednesday? So this was Monday. I'm calling them and I got to the second lead that I had. So this woman, I didn't know. So I learned the difference between a domestic partner and a marriage. It's different. I didn't know this. So she had a domestic partner. His family can't stand her. And she was married to him for over 20 years. And she's older. And she hasn't, now he passed in, I want to say it's October. She talked to me for a good hour. A good hour. And I said very little. It was an upheaval of getting out all of this angst and anxiety that she had over his passing because she doesn't have anybody to grieve to because his family doesn't like her.
Right.
So I literally sat there for an hour and listened to her. Now, they don't have property that they're going to sell. She has my info now, and I'll tell you, I texted her just the other day, yesterday to see what's going on today. Are you good? Everything good today? And she's like, yes, everything is good. She said, this was a great phone call. Thank you for calling me. Even though they don't have any property to sell. This is like, it's okay. It doesn't matter that it was an hour that I took out of my day to talk to her. She needed that.
Therapy.
That's why we're here, guys. It's not every day you're going to bang out 2, 3, 4 deals. But that woman feels a hell of a lot better now than she did before she talked to me. This is what we're going to be able to do for them. And everybody in this room has the ability to do it. You're all caring individuals who build relationships. Hell, your whole database is relationships. It's all your businesses. This would be perfect for you. Perfect. You never know what's going to happen until you pick up the phone and call. You don't know. It's better to, again, I'll rather ask for forgiveness than permission.
Can you just walk me through the courthouse process? So you just physically go to the courthouse and do what?
Yeah, great question. So again, guys, each area and each city is different. So you have to figure out what your city or town's process is for getting, so it's going to be the county, what's the county capital here? Like the state, not Trenton, for Marth County. What's like, there's a city where everything goes. So for Bergen County, it's Hackensack.
It's probably Morristown.
It might be Morristown.
Yeah.
So for Hudson County, it's Jersey City. For Essex County, it's Newark. You just have to figure out here, Is it Morristown?
Forest.
Yeah, where's the where everything runs through?
Okay.
Go to the court, and there's going to be like a division, like a division of probate division.
Okay.
Yeah, or like deeds and wills and stuff.
Okay.
You could search it up by the county.
Yeah, probate by county. Yeah.
Once you get to the court
Mhm.
and you found that division,
Yeah.
what are the next steps?
So they're going to have a way where you can gather the info. So usually it's on computer. So in Hudson County, you can only get an hour. You only get an hour. Now, every county is not like this. Fidel said Newark's not like this. So in Hudson County, you get an hour, you get a computer. You have to figure out where the info is, and you have to either write it down or they charge you when you print it. I'd imagine Morris is different. And so Newark's different too. His is easier. You can sit in there for as long as you want and do it. Hudson County is just, it's Hudson County. So there's a process there. And you can ask them. They're very nice. People that work in these places are very nice. They'll give you the process, how much it costs, if you have to print sheets, if they even charge it to you, and where on the computer the info is. And you just write it down. Usually I would say print it.
Yeah.
And it'll have everything. It'll have the attorney, the address. Now what you want to make sure you have is there real property. Some of them rented, so they don't own. That's where you have to find out is there real property? Mr. or Mrs., whoever's working there, how do I figure out where there's real property?
For Newark, for instance, they have like tabs on the top, and you go to assets. And then in assets, you click it real quick, and then it shows everything that they have.
Yep.
And it says real property, and then you take down the address.
It'll have it all.
Then do you go to run loose?
So it's Jersey City's Jersey City's a pain in the ass. So I'll go like once every 2 weeks. So so that's how you have to figure out your own, where you're going to be doing it, whatever county, your niche. And once you figure it out, it's like, boom, you can get somebody to go down there and do it for you and pay them. So you don't have to sit in the place and do it. I just haven't found anybody that I can pay yet to do it.
Pay me.
You don't want to go to Jersey City. It's a pain in the ass. And then follow-up. We'll go over follow-up real quick. They need touches, guys. They need you want to know. So off the initial conversation, you're going to know their time frame. So I'll always ask them. So this gentleman that I'm talking to, it's going to be 2 months. So, but we're already emailing because he has questions about the estate and cleaning out items of value. So we're already in contact with each other. And he said he feels, he's leaving nice messages at the bottom when we're done talking on the email. So I know that he feels comfortable with me. Let's say that's not the case. I'll generally give them calls probably every 2 days, 2 to 3 days. I'll keep calling them if I can't get them on the phone until I do. Letting them go, 10 to 15 calls probably. If I don't get them on the phone, then I'll just, the new batch is coming in and I'll just put them as a priority. Any questions regarding probates?
What would your follow-up be for like people who are not interested in selling, but you want to stay in touch with them from time to time?
I always try and get their email. So give me like a scenario, like what's...
I just started calling probates today, and the one lady I called, she was just saying that she wasn't interested in selling the property.
Now I ask a follow-up question to that, and I appreciate you sharing that, ma'am. Just so I understand, are you saying you're going to keep the property, like you're going to rent it, or are you saying you're going to keep it for someone to live in?
Yeah, so I asked her that, and then she just went back to like, I already told you, I'm keeping the property.
Okay, then if that's the case and she's being very direct, not a problem, ma'am. I'm imagining that since you inherited the property, you might not have a current accurate assessment of what it's worth. Would having that, and I don't mind doing it, it's free of charge, no obligation to you, would having that and getting updates each month in your area, just so you know what's going on in the market, would having that information be of service or value to you? And then if she says yes, all I need to do is get your email. We don't spam you. It's literally once a month at the first day of the month. We send out our market reports, and I can tailor it to your town and county. That's something to be of value to you?
And what are you using for that?
I think it's RPR. RPR, I think, is free. I think they're free. Yeah, and they're very detailed. If you notice, everyone, it's always offering something of value. You're not just asking them for something. You're offering them something for them to say, you know what? Yeah, that's something I could use. Yes, you know what? That's something that would help me. Not reinventing the wheel here. How do we all shop, guys? Human beings, how do we shop? We shop on value.
Yeah.
What's going to give me the most value? You have two things that are pretty much the same. One's got to be more than, what's one going to do to get you to buy that one? You're either going to, it's one of two things. I share this when I do my listing presentation. It's like, how do you add value? It's only one of two ways. You add something to a house, additions, amenities, things of that nature, or you just lower the price. It's like, what? We're not making new wheels here, guys. It's the same thing, and it's been that way forever. It's the only way to add value. So you have to add and be more to them than the next person who's coming in. And it's your skill. For me, it's skill level. I want my skill level to be here. Now, do I lose listings? Of course I do. Do I beat other agents? Of course I do. For me, it's connecting to the client. They may connect with somebody more than me, and that's fine. I'm not going to get every one, but I'll get enough. Mm-hmm. And I'll teach you guys how to get enough.
Thank you.
Powerful lead source, guys. I know it can be intimidating, but move past that. Remember one of those 4 C's, courage. Move past the fear. And I'm going to hammer you with that because I know you're hesitant because of it.
Well, I started today, so hopefully I keep it up.
Well, I want double every day. I want double every day. So if you called 2 today, I want 4 tomorrow. I hold you to a higher standard because I know you can do it. It's just mindset.
Yeah.
That's right.
It's just your mindset. This is my biggest lead source right now. Do you have a big database?
I will attend all of their gallery functions.
So Andre just said when he has, let's say he has a client who's in the art world, he literally goes to their art events. Andre's whole real estate portfolio is through past client incentive answers because he does things like that. So